What is the best month to visit Japan? Most people say spring, some people say autumn. But the truth is, every month in Japan has a completely different personality. Snow festivals, cherry blossoms, rainy streets, firework nights, typhoons, autumn leaves, winter hot springs, and some of the biggest crowds you will ever see. So let's go month by month, and at the end, I'll reveal the best months to travel Japan. January is Japan at its coldest, clearest, and most traditional. In Tokyo and Kyoto, the air is dry and sharp, the skies are often blue, and temples feel calm after New Year's celebrations. But in northern Japan, January becomes a different world. Hokkaido, Tohoku, and the Japanese Alps are covered in deep snow, making this one of the best months for skiing, snowboarding, hot springs, and winter landscapes. The downside? Many shops and restaurants close around New Year, and famous shrines can be extremely crowded in the first few days of the year. February is still winter, but it may be Japan's most magical snow month. This is when places like Sapporo, Otaro, Shirakawa-go, Zao, and Nagano feel almost unreal. Snow monsters, lanterns, frozen landscapes, steaming onsen, and white villages create the kind of Japan many travelers never expect.
Snow monsters. It is cold, especially in the north, but the reward is huge. March is the turning point. Winter slowly disappears, plum blossoms bloom, and by late March, cherry blossoms begin to open in many parts of central and western Japan. The weather becomes easier for walking, but it can still be chilly, especially in the mornings and evenings. This is also when travel energy starts rising fast. Hotels become more expensive, popular parks get busy, and everyone begins chasing the first signs of sakura. April is the Japan that many people dream about. Cherry blossoms, spring festivals, school entrances, soft light riverside walks, and pink petals falling through old streets. Kyoto, Tokyo, Nara, Himeji, Kanazawa, and many castle towns look incredibly cinematic. But April is also one of the busiest and most expensive times to visit Japan. If you want the postcard version of Japan, April can be unforgettable. But if you hate crowds, you need to plan carefully. May is one of Japan's most comfortable months. The weather is warmer, the green landscapes become fresh and bright, and the humidity is still much lower than summer.
Wisteria, tea fields, mountain hikes, coastal trips, and countryside towns all feel beautiful in May. But there is one major warning: Golden Week. In early May, domestic travel explodes. Trains, hotels, highways, and famous sightseeing spots can become extremely crowded. After Golden Week, however, May becomes one of the smoothest and most pleasant times to travel. June is misunderstood. Many travelers avoid it because of the rainy season. And yes, in much of Japan, June can be cloudy, humid, and wet. But rain also gives Japan a different beauty. Hydrangeas bloom at temples, moss gardens become deeper green, and old streets shine under umbrellas and lanterns. Kyoto, Kamakura, Hakone, and rural onsen towns can feel very atmospheric. It is not the easiest month, but it is one of the most cinematic if you like mood, rain, and quieter travel. July is when Japan shifts into full summer mode. The rainy season ends in many areas. Temperatures rise, humidity becomes intense, and festivals begin filling the streets. Kyoto's Gion Matsuri.
Summer fireworks, night markets, yukata, river dining, and mountain escapes all belong to this season. But July can be physically difficult. Walking all day in big cities can feel exhausting, and the heat can surprise travelers who are not prepared. This is a month for festivals, early mornings, evening walks, and smart pacing, not non-stop sightseeing under the midday sun. August is powerful, loud, hot, and deeply emotional. This is peak summer in Japan. Fireworks light up rivers. Awa Odori fills the streets of Tokushima. Lanterns glow during Obon, and beaches and islands reach their high season. But August is also one of the hottest, most humid, and most crowded months. Obon brings major domestic travel, trains and airports get busy, and typhoons can affect travel plans. September is a transition month, and a risky one. Summer heat often remains, humidity can still be high, and typhoons are still a real travel concern.
But as the month moves forward, the air slowly begins to change. In northern and mountain areas, early autumn starts appearing, while beaches, temples, and cities become less crowded than August. October may be one of Japan's most balanced months. The heat begins to fade, the air becomes clearer, festivals continue, and autumn colors start appearing in Hokkaido, Tohoku, and high mountain areas. Cities become easier to walk through again. Food also becomes a major reason to travel. Mushrooms, chestnuts, sweet potatoes, seafood, sake, and seasonal dishes return to the table. November is Japan in deep autumn. The weather is cooler, the humidity is low, and autumn leaves reach many famous areas across the country. Kyoto temples, Nikko mountains, Tokyo gardens, Nara parks, and castle towns glow in red, orange, and gold. Compared with cherry blossom season, autumn can feel more spread out because the colors move gradually by region and elevation. December is quiet, cold, bright, and underrated. Before the New Year rush, many cities feel calmer than spring or autumn. Illuminations light up Tokyo, Osaka, Kobe, Nagoya, and smaller towns.
Winter seafood becomes excellent, hot springs feel more powerful, and snow begins to return to northern and mountain regions. Late December can get busy because of year-end travel, and some businesses close near New Year, but early to mid-December can be a beautiful time for travelers who want winter atmosphere without the deepest cold. So, what are the best months to visit Japan? If this is your first trip, the strongest overall months are late March to April and October to November. Late March and April give you cherry blossoms, spring light, and the Japan many travelers dream about. October and November give you cooler weather, autumn leaves, seasonal food, and easier sightseeing. If you want snow, choose January or February. If you want festivals and fireworks, choose July or August, but prepare for heat, humidity, and crowds. And if you want a quieter, moodier Japan, June and early December can surprise you. There is no single perfect month. There is only the month that matches the Japan you want to see.